Hello cookies, it's Iry, I am back. It's been quite a while and today I decided to show you what I have been up to since I disappeared. I think you saw the first video of what was supposed to be a series. It was my Get Ready With Me in Taormina, Sicily video, and it was supposed to be a Europe road trip series, but I did not quite make it, sorry about that. But now I'm talking to you, and there will be a small surprise at the end of the video, as you can obviously see right now. We've been traveling a lot, and sometimes I felt like filming like this makeup tutorial here, and sometimes I did not feel like it because I really just wanted to live in the moment. I've mentioned it before, but I want to build memories with my family, with John. I want to build memories now that I'm young for when I get old, while I still have the energy. And when I am filming and taking photos and getting ready and thinking about YouTube and Instagram, my mind is actually split. It's both in work mode and a bit of enjoyment mode. Is that even a word, enjoyment? Yes, it is a word. I mean, look at this place where I was filming. It is beautiful, and of course I did appreciate the beauty of it, but at the same time I was focusing on, okay, am I sitting straight for the video? Is the color balance right, etc. And in the end I just felt like sometimes I really just wanted to enjoy my travels and spend time with John and with my family. Side note, that cat that you see in the video trying to eat my skirt is the first cat ever that likes me. Cats usually hate me, and I have to say that I'm not a cat person because I've had bad memories of childhood, you know, trauma of being beaten and clawed at by cats, so I'm usually quite suspicious of them, and this cat right here had lots of fleas. He was infested with fleas, so at first I was suspicious, but then he turned out really sweet, and I'm really happy that for the first time in my life I connected with a cat. That's something that I'm honestly really happy about. This was filmed in Pise, and focusing on myself as well, I realized that I'm really definitely not a people's person. I am really an introvert and I prefer being by myself, and that's why the shots in Pise were so short, because I was really uncomfortable. There were way too many people. I was nervous, I was stressed, I was not so happy, I have to say, but at the same time I realized that I am ready to have friends finally. I mean, for the last 2 years I've just been really thinking about what I really want to do with my life, my relationships with people, with friends, with family, and figuring out what I want to do career-wise. And I'm quite happy with where I ended at this time, because I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of what I want relationship and career-wise and life-wise. I still haven't changed my mind about my little cabin in the woods off grid and living in a minimalistic way and just enjoying the moment and building memories instead of buying things. I am still really adamant when it comes to those things, and those are things that are important to me even more at the moment. And I've also become more comfortable with my body. I still do not want to do my boobs anymore, definitely. And the things that I used to dislike a lot about my body, I am accepting more and more. So yes, that's just what I've been doing, traveling, thinking about what I want to do with my life, and trying to accept my body, learning more about myself, discovering new things, reconsidering the things that I've taken for granted. And I've also been sick, I have to admit it. I've been quite sick as well, and when you're physically and sometimes mentally sick, you just don't feel like being on the internet. But now it's much better, that's why I'm back. This was filmed in Pilsen. We traveled a lot, and most of the places that we've been to are not going to be featured here because I did not feel like filming. This was in Pilsen, which is my absolute favorite city in Czech Republic. I just loved it. We were in Prague as well, obviously, and we were in Brno. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but Pilsen was my absolute favorite place. I felt like I was back 100 years ago. I felt like I was traveling back in time. Oh, these were Czechoslovakian wolf dogs. They were so beautiful. And oh wow, I think I did not turn my sound off for this part of the video. They were beautiful, and John definitely wanted one back, so that's why the lady gave me a card as well. And this was filmed in Venice, and I was so badly dressed for the weather. I was sweating like crazy. It was way too hot. This is why you should always check the weather forecast when you travel and when you plan your outfits, because I planned this outfit way in advance and it was way too hot for that, so I looked quite ridiculous. But I'm okay with it. I'm not ashamed. And this little guy here is the love of my life. Some of you guessed last year, the tea just disappeared. Last year, that my last present from John for turning 25 would be a really adorable puppy. And there you have him. He was such a success in Venice. People loved him, and we had to leave earlier. We did not even explore Venice because we were stopped all the time. People wanted to take photos, videos, wanted to ask about him. People just loved him so much that it was impossible for us to do anything. So we decided to shorten the visit from a day to basically 1 hour, because yes, Talos was a celebrity there. We had people from all over the world talking to us, from the US, from Spain, from Italy of course, from Norway, from South America, from Australia. Quite a popular little dude. And since I know that you guys will be asking about it, unfortunately Yokai went to the Rainbow Bridge, and that's also one of the reasons that I did not want to get back on YouTube. Even saying that to you, Cookies, is really tough. It's not really happy news, and John and I have our own grieving process, and for us to be able to grieve properly, I do not want to address it here on YouTube. Maybe in the future. And this is another surprise that you will get to see as well, probably. So I'll see you soon, Cookies. Bye!